皆さんこんにちは、ファイナルコール小川です。本日は皆さんにこんな素晴らしいお車をご紹介します。リマックのネベーラです。そしていつも僕が紹介してますけれども、今日はリマックからミノさんにお越しいただきました。Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
So, could you introduce this car?
Yes, of course. This is the Rimac Nevera,
ネベーラ
world's fastest accelerating car.
はい。
It's 1,914 horsepower
1914馬力。はい。
and of course all electric.
オールエレクトリック電動、フル電動です。How torque?
2,360 Newton meters of torque.
もう数字聞いただけで分かると思いますけど、すごい加速です。How fast? 0 to 100?
0 to 100 is 1.8 seconds
1.8 秒で加速するらしいですね。
on normal road tires on normal surface.
ノーマルロードタイヤ、ノーマルタイヤで普通のアスファルトで。So, where is the moving? The DRS?
Yeah. So we have active aerodynamics, we have torque vectoring system, we have semi-active dampers, we have all kinds of very clever stuff on the car. For active aerodynamics, we have four features.
はい。
So four moving elements on the car. So one is the bonnet flap, so this moves.
はい。
Underbody flap also moves. And we have the rear spoiler and the rear diffuser that are also moving that we use to control the aero balance of the car, depending on the speed.
4箇所もエアロが動くみたいで、見えるところだとこのボンネットだったり、あとは仮面、それからリアウィングとかリアの仮面のフラップも動いたりしてコントロールしてくれますし、あとはもう今ビンゴチャンネルのファンだったらミロさんが何て言ってるか分かると思いますけれども、ダンパーが動いたりトルクベクタリングがついてたり、本当に素晴らしい機能をたくさん持ってます。So what is this
Yes, so
line?
this car features a design element which is quite characteristic for Croatia. It features a cravat, which basically is the invention from Croatia. So in 17th century, in Napoleon Wars, Croatian army was fighting together with Napoleon. So to distinguish themselves from others, they were wearing a different scarf, like a red scarf. And that scarf became iconic as cravat because they were Croats. Everybody was calling them Croats, cravat. So basically where it features is from the rear of the car, so from the rear wheel towards the front and basically all around the car. So if you look at this point, it looks like a necktie. It's not just a very nice element, it's also a functional element because we use it to guide the air from the wheel arches, around the door, through the rear radiators and also out through the rear lamp. So the air comes out here and feeds the low pressure area behind the car to reduce drag.
ここも中からのエアロがコントロールされてます。でこのデザイン、今ざっくり言うと17世紀のクロアチア軍とかが使ってたスカーフとかネクタイみたいなところも、コントロールしていて、横から見るとネクタイの形になってて、中に入ってきた空気をしっかりと後ろまできれいに流すというところでエアロダイナミクスも考えられていると。でちょっとこの後はミロさんと一緒にドライブしながらお話を伺いたいと思います。Okay, let's do dance.
Yes.
Let's go. 中はアルカンターラですね。
Welcome to the interior of the car.
はい、Thank you.
Yes. A very nice office.
Very nice office.
Yes.
This is Alcantara.
Yes.
Two-tone.
Yes.
はい。
Two-tone Alcantara.
Window.
Yeah.
And the lift.
Yes.
Car setup.
Control button.
Control button.
Yeah.
Right. And lock.
Lock unlock and the right window. And you also have the volume button.
Volume.
So the car was designed in such a way that all the works you need to do before you start driving, so setting up the seat, the steering, the rear mirrors, it's touch screen. So you just push on this button, it opens the options, you touch the seat and you can move the seat front, rear, front, back, seat height, backrest position. Same for the steering, same for the mirrors as well. So it's completely electric. And then once you start driving, everything switches to analog. So everything is touch and feel. You turn the buttons, you turn the steering wheel. So you don't have to take your eyes off the road. You don't have to do anything on the screen. You just concentrate on the driving and the feedback from the car. Okay?
はい。So you now touch gear.
Yes. We're going to put the key into the place where the key stays. We also have on the left side a storage for mobile phone or your wallet. We also have behind the screen
Whoa.
a storage, so the screen moves. We also have the storage here. We also have two USB-C ports here. We also have the bottle holder here, and on the right side we have the compartment for documents or whatever you want to put in it. The way to start the car is, of course, you push the button on the right side, then you turn the knob into D, and after that just touch the throttle and the car starts moving. We have 5 different modes. We have the knob for modes, we have the knob for torque distribution, but every mode has its own predefined torque distribution. So we have range, which is for long distance cruise, for long drive, where you're using mostly the front powertrain. Rear powertrain is mostly static, it's not active until you start pushing a bit. Then we have cruise mode, which uses 70% of available torque front and rear. You have the torque vectoring on, you have a little bit more aero, you have a little bit more feel to the steering. Sport mode, which gets the damping up and more aero into the whole story. And also,
why color change?
every mode has its own color for display, for also for cravat lights, to distinguish itself that you're unmistakably in that mode. And then you have the track mode, which is 100% of available power. It opens the traction control envelope a little bit more, gives you a little bit more torque vectoring, that you feel that the car is turning through the corners. It's helping the car more, and of course it's giving you the full potential of the power.
Full potential.
Yes. And then of course you have the fun part. You have the drift mode.
Yellow.
Drift mode is yellow. You also have the slip angle counter here, so it measures the slip angle of the car. It also gives you some drift stats that you can read about, and basically the car is in rear powertrain mode. But if you get to too big of an angle, it's going to also engage the front powertrain a bit to get the car back on the line. Yes. It's super simple to drive, it's super simple to use, and it's also, since it's electric, it's very responsive, very brisk. So when you, for example, if you want to drift, you don't have to throw the car in, you just go on the power and it's instantly there. But the most impressive part probably is in track mode, or in any mode you can engage launch control, and launch control gives you the full potential of the power, it gives you the best traction control available, and also enables you to go from 0 to 60 miles an hour in 1.7 seconds. You can also see how the torque vectoring works. So on the screen we can open live torques. So these are our live torques on the screen. So what I can show you, for example, I go off the accelerator, we are now 0 torques. Okay, I turn the steering wheel, and now you can see that it's putting negative torques on the inner wheels, positive torques on the outer wheels. So the electric motors are helping the car to turn. So they are basically, and when you go on the power, it calculates how much torque you can put on each wheel, and it helps to yaw the car, but also helps to stabilize the car if you get into an unstable condition. So it's very, very easy to drive.
Easy to drive.
Yeah. So what's your favorite mode on the car? Track mode. My favorite mode is drift mode.
Drift mode. So you are a drift driver.
Yeah, drift mode is fun. Watch. It's easy to drift the car.
Yeah.
Super easy to drift the car.
No, you are a good driver.
But on the other hand, track mode is something that would help you in your racing, especially on the starts.
Yeah.
Watch this. So we stop.
Stop.
Yes. I put my left foot on the brake.
Brake.
Right foot on the accelerator.
Accelerator.
And I engage launch mode. Okay?
Launch control.
Launch control is engaged. Okay. Important thing is to keep your head to the headrest, because it can be very stressful on the neck,
Okay.
but also I don't have to hold the steering wheel very hard. So I can basically hold the steering wheel with like one finger even and do the launch.
Wow.
You ready?
Already.
Are you scared?
It's okay.
3, 2, 1, go! Go! One, go! Good?
Good.
Good? On your neck is okay?
Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. A little bit pain.
Yes.
Wow. Ridiculous.
Yes.
Ridiculous.
Good.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Yeah, super enjoy. いや、もう素晴らしいテクノロジーと素晴らしい走り、そして素晴らしいドライビングのミロさんでした。So Miro san, please short message for Japanese Rimac fans.
Well, I would first of all like to thank everybody for coming to our EIRTA on the fan day to see this amazing car, and I'd also like to thank Bingo Sport for making this happen. Japan is a very important market for us, and we are very, very pleased that we had the chance to showcase the Rimac Nevera on your market. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. ありがとうございました。
ありがとうございました。